In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to switch from the newer Adobe Acrobat Reader interface back to the older, more familiar classic layout. This can be particularly useful if you're more comfortable using the previous setup or if certain features are easier for you to find in the classic view. Let's walk through these steps together and make the transition as smooth as possible. First, you're going to want to open Adobe Acrobat Reader. If you're unfamiliar, it's the application icon that usually features a red and white stylized A. Once you have the application open, look towards the top of the window. We are focusing on finding the option that controls the user interface version. Depending on your operating system and specific build, you might locate this under the View menu or within a menu signified by a hamburger icon, which looks like three stacked horizontal lines and is typically found in the top left part of the application window. Once you've navigated to this area, keep an eye out for an option that might read Disable New Acrobat, Enable Old Acrobat, or Classic View. These options are your gateway back to the classic Adobe Acrobat arrangement. Choose whichever option is available on your interface. Be mindful, some builds differ slightly in their wording, but the essence remains the same. After making your selection, the application will typically prompt you to restart. This is an important step because the changes won't take effect until after you've closed and reopened Adobe Acrobat Reader. So when asked, go ahead and restart the application to ensure the UI change is fully applied. Once Adobe Acrobat Reader reopens, take a moment to verify that the interface has switched successfully. The hallmarks of the classic layout include the old arrangement with a left-hand tools pane that should look noticeably different from the newer, flatter UI. This part will confirm that the switch was successfully executed. Now let's talk a bit about some common paths you might encounter. If you're on a Windows system, the process is often straightforward. Go to the View menu or the hamburger menu in the top left, select the option similar to Disable New Acrobat, and restart when prompted. For macOS users, your path involves using the View menu as well, selecting an option like Disable New Acrobat, and then restarting Acrobat Reader. Sometimes, however, you may not see these options. This could mean you are running a build that doesn't support this toggle, or perhaps the toggle is labeled a bit differently, such as Use Legacy UI or Classic View. If you run into this issue, you may need to update or reinstall Acrobat Reader to a version that includes the classic UI toggle. Thank you for tuning in today. If you found this tutorial helpful, be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more quick and easy Adobe Acrobat tutorials. Your support helps us continue bringing you the best tips and tricks for making the most of your software.